Hey guys, Sporter Games here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm making this commentary to help with anybody who wants to bring this game a little bit further, but I'm here to show you today my 1758 on Eddy any percent speedrun. So I hope you enjoy, and I will let you know if anything interesting happens. Yeah, so this was a pretty fun run. I was pretty happy with how it went. It started a little slow, and then I realized you could get a little more serious.
Prepare to meet your doom! Nice doggy. Oops, my brain stopped again. We need more ice. Okay, Lumpy, let's try batter head on the door and finish it off.
You can usually throw them into each other, so you don't have to hit them to stun them.
This should work.
Yeah, not very fast. But I didn't really practice game one very much. I mostly focused on the late game.
I don't know. It seems terribly risky and unsanitary, to say the least.
I think it's a little faster to go in with batter red on that, but it's harder.
Loser.
I discovered here you can stand on Ed's head with double D to
This should work.
avoid having to go through the killing, but that did not seem optimal this time around.
Oh, gee.
My.
Next, I
Intriguing.
wanted to do a skip that I found where you can batter Ed bonk into the doorway and like jump through. It's a lot like the fence skip in Scam 3.1.
My.
I don't know if it saves
Intriguing.
time, but yeah, you can like phase through this door instead of turning the wheel. Here I noticed when double D is facing backwards before it starts, it goes better, and usually double D will face backwards whenever you're like hugging the walls and like bumping the walls before this section starts. So that's as much as I can tell you about this, but this is a really complicated skip. Lots of weird things going on. If you get stuck there, usually I like to go with Eddy and throw a stink bomb and go in first person once, and then walk forward, and that should pop you through.
Check out those pinatas, guys! I bet they're loaded with jawbreakers.
There are rumblings in the Discord of
Curse my
only breaking 2
predecessors,
pinatas.
confectionaries.
Very rare. best thing you can do here is be very quick and hit it as early as possible, like when she hits the sticks, basically. Lots of time to be saved there. Okay, next I'm going to do a trampoline clip right away on scan 3. I'm actually going to do 2 of them
Come on, you
back to
knuckleheads.
back.
You gotta get to the candy store and get some free jawbreakers.
Best thing you can do there is try to touch the wall as soon as possible and transform almost as soon as possible. This one, you just want to transform right when the squirrel turns his head. And maybe a little before. I like facing left on this skip. I really think it's better. And then just make sure to face the fence so you don't soft lock.
Come on, come on! Hurry! We gotta get to the candy store!
Okay, next up here, I am going to turn the camera the opposite way I usually do on the second clip, and I think it really makes the spacing a lot easier. But this second batter head clip is really precise. I don't want the camera to be moved by the fence, and then you want to walk in.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. My,
And the next half of the level is
intriguing.
pretty straightforward.
Nice doggy.
Hope you guys are enjoying your summer. I don't think it's a good idea to try to get the paint can before the cutscene.
Stupid animals. Think they're so cute.
And here you don't want to rush the batter head. You want to hold neutral for a while. Nice cancel. Those cancels are really fun. Some of them are automatic, some of them are not. That one was automatic. Oh, this is nuts. I was watching Carter Kirby, and he does not hold it up on the camera until he has put Ed in the final position. And I found that to be a lot more reliable than putting the camera up first, like I did here. And then I'm walking in with Ed before I reposition with Double D. and I'm a little further to the right than you would think. Kind of like your ear is hanging off of the gray. And then you're touching up, and then left. And then
I'm afraid I
analog
can't help
stick
you with that.
to the right,
I'm
and then
afraid I
down,
can't help you with that.
like a half
I'm
circle,
afraid I can't help you with that. I'm afraid I can't help
or
you
like
with
a
that.
quarter circle.
I'm afraid I can't help
It's
you
kind of
with that.
annoying and like transforming into as fast as possible to avoid accidentally getting sent away. So for the next section, I'm going to be doing kind of a new trick. It's about 9 seconds slower than the ideal way, but it's way, way more consistent. So basically, you just walk in with Eddy to this chair, and then you clip him into the ground, and then you walk up to the end where you're about to fall off. But instead of going to the sandbox like you would in an all scams run, you don't quite drop down and you face the camera like you will see. And then when you hear Double D have his special jump sound, it's more like a spring. The second you hear that, you will know that you can switch to Double D and finish the level. Couple of jumps. There it is.
This should work.
A little slower, but super consistent. And then you just close it out. I happen to get a very good Scam 6 this run.
My jawbreaker! So cold, so lonely without you. Gotta find another piece of this stupid map.
I did notice that you can dog clip into this second fence here, where the dog is on the other side instead of with you. But it's really hard.
Yeah, right on.
You want the map to be facing out. I just went ahead and killed the dog. Not a very peaceful game, in hindsight.
This should work. This should work.
In this spot, I didn't shoot the dog with the water balloon, but you can do. Oh, I guess I did. Yeah, that is a good option in general. Here on this spider egg,
Intriguing.
the big thing, I guess it wasn't that big, but I pressed the attack button
Woodpecker! Sup with dirt?
to slow down, and that really prevents things from going crazy. Right here at the end of this purple ramp, you'll see I stopped just a little bit right there. That's when I'm pressing the attack button, and then I'm breaking the transformation, and that is a lot safer because you're not sliding around all over the place. Here I'm breaking this weird tire and brick stack so that the awning falls down and you can safely walk across without feeling weird about the jump down. Slower, but feels safer to me. I've missed that jump down before. Alright, I'll be jumping up without jump lead, and then
This should work.
for the dog clip, the biggest thing is water balloons, as many as you can. It slows it all down, but it makes like skip a lot easier.
My, intriguing.
Sandbox is a great safe space. And then comes the boss. For this section, I did a few things that are notable. I'm going to
Intriguing.
I'm gonna bonk on the left side of the entrance right now, and that is going to get me to kill the squirrel with an automatic cancel. There's the bonk, and there's the automatic cancel. And then another notable thing here is I'm going to use this barrel as a weapon for the second pillar as well. And that is really fast.
Playing hard to get, huh?
And then I'll just continue with these trash on the side, get an automatic cancel again, and that's the run.
Need a man. Get ready for this.
That's 1758. It's pretty cool to see. There's still some time to be saved, but not a lot. All scams is definitely of interest at this point. I like the idea of a no glitches run. But yeah, this was an interesting run. I had my mic muted for it, but I got the capture, which is good. Yeah, I hope to see more gameplay for this because there's still a lot to do. It's a pretty deep game, which is odd for what it is. We've made it into a deep game, I think. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.